Hi, everybody. Yeah, that's my cat, Boba. I hope you're doing well. This is episode number 73. Average Guy, John Corelli, and his Average Guy opinions for the day. I wanted to talk about some successes and failures I've had recently, trying to go into 2021 or continue through 2021 being the best person I can be. And I want to talk to you guys about my successes and my failures so far. Let's start with the failures. The failures are I fell off the wagon as far as internet porn about a week ago. I've hit the bottle 3 times, if that analogy makes any sense. I'm trying to get off again. Oh, God, that was too easy, right? I didn't even do it on purpose, but yeah, I'm trying to get off without getting back off the wagon. I'm going to hopefully go back to my magazines and my DVDs. God, I sound like a really bad pervert. I don't think I am, but no girlfriend for over a year, have some needs, trying to meet them. Okay, and I got to look at you like this apparently because I got a real crazy glare. I'm sweaty, not because of what I just mentioned. Wasn't doing any of that. I have been snow shoveling off and on pretty much all day. My parents have a very extensive driveway. It is about 200 feet long by 10 feet, so that's 2,000 square feet. We got about 18 inches of snow, so that's about 3,000 cubic feet. I did receive help. My parents are amazing. My 73-year-old mother was out there. My 83-year-old stepfather was out there, and my 2 kids helped. I still would say I did about half the work, maybe a little more. So that's about 1,500 cubic feet of snow, and I'm done. I am absolutely shredded. I also just got back from my tax man, so I'm happy. I got a tax return, which is nice. That's helpful. That's just news about me. Sorry, not very interesting, but it explains why I'm sweaty. I'm in spring break. I'm off of school, so hopefully I'll get back ahead on my average guy opinions. I'm pretty much caught up. So we're about 20% into the year, right? If 73 days is 20% into the year. So we're right about there. I'm pretty happy with most of the stuff I've done this year. I've gotten restarted my podcast. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm going to try to keep that rolling. Um, I'm basically my youngest's best friend. It's really hard on these kids during times of COVID. I feel bad. You know what? I'm just going to do this. I don't look good, but you know what? You guys, if you're listening, you don't care, right? Dang, I hate those bags under my eyes. But here we are. So my the 16-year-olds, this generation of high school kids is dealing with COVID. It's not easy. He hasn't been able to see his friends hardly at all. They're coming over on Thursday because some of them are vaccinated, some of them aren't, and I'm willing to take the chance if their parents are. I think everything will be fine generally. The schools have been pretty good about keeping the lid on this, and I can tell you firsthand that we've done a very good job. Not always, but generally a good job. So he'll have a couple friends over here on Thursday night. I'm going to go up to Longmont and do comedy. I'm looking forward to that because I haven't hit like a true open mic in God a long time. Don't even remember the last time I did that. So I'm looking forward to that. And so there are some of the successes on the comedy front. My show's going pretty well. I'd like to go better. I'm being a good dad. I'm happy with that. And yeah, I haven't strangled this cat that often interrupts these casts. I did want to talk about something else. I got to close this door though because I forgot to. All right. Thanks, guys. So, geez, I'm still sweating from the fucking snow removal. So, back to something I talked about actually with Katie Bowman on my podcast Friday night. She says this new generation will probably be known as Generation C for COVID. I didn't even think about it because, oh man, forget millennials. The Generation Z is pretty much done. As far as I know, millennials were from 80 to 2000. Z is 2000 to 2020, and here we are. So we started off the new generation, a bunch of COVID babies, and it will be interesting to see if it affects their little infant brains the first year or two of life with not really getting a lot of interaction with other babies or a lot of people in general sometimes. So that's an interesting thing. We'll see. What else? I thought I had more successes and failures to talk about, so I'm just gonna talk about something else that's been bugging me. And this is a millennial and Gen Z thing, by the way, too. and I've seen people in Generation X and even boomers fall into it just because everyone's doing it. But the use of the suffix ness on so many words is driving me bonkers. Awesomeness, epicness, uh, ineptness. No, it's ineptitude. Okay, there's so many, and it's driving. I heard impossibleness. No, it's an impossibility. It's either impossible or it's possible or it's an impossibility. It's not impossibleness. That's not a word. Come on, guys. And when you look in the dictionary, because people can go, well, it's in the dictionary. How about another one? Not a ness, but a less. Irregardless. That's not a word. You either have regard for something or you don't. You have regard or something happened regardless of how you reacted to it. Irregardless is bullshit. It's just an extra syllable that people use to sound smart. It's like per se. I remember a lot of people in college were doing per se. Like, no, you don't sound smart. You just sound like you listen to somebody smart. And I'm not smart. I'm an average guy. That's why I do the average. Well, Jesus Christ, it's bright out there. These average guy opinions. So, what else bothers? Oh, supposedly or supposedly? No, it's supposedly. Supposedly, based on the word supposed. I supposedly did this. You supposedly did that. Okay, like this, I guess, is just going to turn into a grammar Nazi rant for the last 4 minutes of this. Who knows? The video might not even get made. That is another thing I want to improve. Is these videos go back to the original premise of this video? Is do I want to? I mean, what am I doing well? What am I not doing well? I think I can do these videos better. I think I need to stay on the pulse of what's going on. It's hard to keep up, though. I will probably talk next episode about cancel culture and the Grammys because I heard Bill Burr, one of my favorite comedians. No, by the way, I don't really believe in cancel culture. People can talk shit about you, and either you keep going or you let it affect you. You know who you are. Okay, I had gotten in trouble a few years ago, and I'm going to be honest with you guys about it. What happened was I was trying to tell a joke. Jesus Christ, I'm soaked, I'm drenched. I was trying to tell a joke in which the NFL was equated to slavery, which you can make a lot of arguments it is. I think there have actually been books written on it. So what I was doing wasn't an original premise at all. I think other comics were doing it, and even though I hadn't heard other comics do it, I figured even if they had, I would give my angle a shot. And what I did was I took Bill Belichick and what he did to a guy named Jamie Collins. Some NFL fans know about it, some don't. It was probably about 5-10 years ago he did this. Jamie Collins was an all-pro, really good defensive lineman for the Patriots. He played under Belichick, of course, and he hurt his knee. And according to Belichick, or in Belichick's estimation, Jamie Collins didn't try hard enough or come back fast enough from that knee injury during the season. So what did he do? Trade him to fucking Cleveland. Now that doesn't sound too bad right now because Cleveland's was in the playoffs this year, and even won a playoff game. However, back when he sent him to Cleveland, Cleveland was 0-16. That is ridiculous and horrible. I mean, you got a guy that played his ass off for you, got hurt, didn't come back fast enough in your estimation, and then you sent him to the worst team in the league on purpose for draft picks or whatever. So, when I did this version of the joke, I said I had Bill Belichick as like a slave owner, had him. Well, we have this here, very healthy, 6'4", 275-pound defensive end. This nigga, and I used the word nigga, runs a 4.4 40, can bench press 500 pounds, and blah, blah, blah. And that's when I used it in the bit just to make a point. I mean, and so some people got upset about it. It was an open mic. It's not like you would do that bit at Comedy Works unless you are national headlining comedian. So I heard some stuff, and then I put on Facebook, here's exactly what I put. I say nigger on stage, I'm not a racist. I say faggot on stage, I'm not a bigot. I say pussy on stage, I'm not a misogynist. Hopefully I make you laugh and make you think. That's exactly what I put. People lost their shit and tried to cancel me. I had people repost the thing on like comedy sites and say, don't ever hire this bum. And all these people got pissed. A few people supported me. Like 10 people said, I know you're not that guy and I'm not worried about it. And you were probably trying to say something, but it probably wasn't a good idea. And I was like, yeah, but I had no idea I would get that kind of backlash. That was back in November of 2017. People were probably upset that we've had a psycho for president for about a year. So there was a lot of backlash to that. Anyway, What in the end? What am I saying? I don't know. I babbled a lot. I am saying that own your words. If you say them, defend them. And don't worry what people think about you if you're a decent person. If you're a piece of shit, maybe try to change. I mean, and that is, I'm not a piece of shit, but I know I've got problems. I mentioned some of the things I failed at earlier in this video. If you're always trying to change, that means you're always trying to grow. And if you're doing that at my age, 53 or older, good for you. Good for me. Good for all of us. I'll see you guys later. Sorry, that was a ramble. Try to be more on point. One of the things I'm trying to improve upon. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks. Bye.